Here we go, everybody. Thank you for tuning in here at Table Rock Sports Productions. This is live. We just stream an event here at Crater High School. As you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, the #1 Willamette Wolverines taking on the host, the #3 ranked Crater Comets. Pleased to join you today. I'm Aaron Olson with Danny Canada, coming to you live here. As mentioned, we're in Central Point, Southern Oregon. We welcome everyone from the Eugene area, all the Willamette fans and supporters for tuning in here. This is going to be a good one, a big one. Again, #1 versus #3. These are two really good teams. Just watching both of these teams in the pregame and the warm-ups, we're used to the Crater and all that they can do and how good they look. But, Danny, Willamette, I noticed they definitely have some shooters. Were you able to check them out in warm-ups and see what they got going on?
I did see some of the shooting. It did look a little bit dangerous. It did perk up my radar, if you say.
The talent radar?
Mm-hmm. I mean, Wolverines are coming in here 11-0, undefeated. I'm sure the Comets would love to knock off a first place and give the Wolverines their first W, for sure. The Wolverines, they gave the Comets their second W back in December last year, the 12th. They went up to Willamette and they lost 60-42. It's kind of a bummer. What I said, their loss, it's their second loss, their second win. I meant second loss. There you go. They got 2 losses. Aaron's over here giving me the L sign. I'm like, why you calling me a loser? I said the
smash
wrong word. Yeah, so they got their second loss of the season. Yeah. Was at Willamette back in December. What an awful Christmas present that is, getting a loss right before Christmas. But it's going to be a tight one here tonight. I'm excited. It's going to be a really, really good game. For a Tuesday, let's do it.
South Medford, which anyone who knows South Medford, the force that they are, when Crater was really only 3 wins in the first 3 games. It was early on there, December 7th. They crushed them, but South Medford is a juggernaut. And then all that win streak, 4 more wins for Crater, and then they lose by 18 as we're ready to go here to this Willamette team. Willamette wins the tip-off. Possession arrow in favor of Crater. Let's see this. We do appreciate all of our sponsor support, so you can watch this video free streaming here on YouTube on TableRockSports.net. And check out TableRockSports.net. All of our social media channels as well, as we have a foul early on here. 3-second violation even. But check out all of our social media content, all the videos we have. A lot of stuff archived. Willamette already, that full court press. Not something as that was a wild one there. Just pushed out. Staying with Crater. Harper Wagner for Willamette. Pushing that one out of bounds. Dangerous pass by Stidham.
Like you mentioned in the opener there, Aaron, they've got some great shooters on there. That's what the Comets are going to have to do today. They're just going to have to eliminate or at least minimize their opportunities to shoot. If they can do that, I think they've got a really good chance at taking this one.
Both these teams, since that win for Willamette, have not looked back. Weaver has that one blocked. By the way, do have Jocelyn Sizemore and Kaylee Gugliotta back in the lineup here, at least on the bench for Crater, as they missed the last games. That's a travel on Winslow due to the soccer showcase in Seattle. They are back. But neither of these teams have looked back since that win, but Willamette has not looked back at all. I mean, they've been forward, as that's from downtown. Bryn Smith. That's the shooting, I noticed.
Yeah, nice shot, and that's the thing. I mean, that might have been an opportunity for the Comets to get up there and just get in the face a little bit, just to throw off the equilibrium before shooting. Don't let it make it easy.
That was on the line, that pressure from Willamette. This is going to be something you want. That keep your heads. Crater's looking at that. They're only their second loss, and I don't think you can really count the South Medford one. That's a travel on Nancy Kaufman. But really look at it going, you want revenge? It's South Medford, they're a team. And you can't really look at that as well and just go, oh man, we got killed by 30. This is 5A. This is your 5A #1 target, #1 in the state, Willamette.
Yeah, big rival for the girls, too. The Willamette Wolverines kind of always sort of been in their way. Still got a game coming up at Churchill in a couple weeks. Churchill always been a challenge as well.
On the subs, one Winslow in for the other. For these teams you would expect to meet somewhere in those state playoffs. Weaver pivots up and under. That's going to stay with Crater. That goes off Kayla Morris. But you want a good showing if you're Coach Dipple for Crater. Willamette, Danielle Belando, the head coach. You just want to keep the momentum rolling, the undefeated season, and take care of business. A team you've already beaten by double digits, almost 20 previously. But again, Crater being at home, that take it by Weaver. You want a good showing. You're at home. There's been a lot of games since then. You have not lost since that loss. Keep your composure. Obviously, at the beginning, the full court pressure by the Wolverines has already given a little bit of challenge to the Comets. But navigating fairly well so far. But 2:20 already into this first quarter, and it's only 3-0. One three-pointer by Bryn Smith from Willamette. Stolen away by the Wolverines.
You think this one's going to be a low scorer? It's hard to tell. We're only a few minutes into the first, but it seems a bit low scoring already.
Let's see after this first quarter, as we know what Crater normally does in that third quarter. And I haven't, well, looking here, I can definitely see it getting into the mid-upper 40s. Stidham misses that. That's two missed layups, and that one out of bounds. Two missed layups by the Comets here early on.
Yeah, and you can't be handling those misses. When you've got those opportunities, you have to maximize and get those points. Doesn't always have to be threes. They're pretty.
Just got to get good looks.
Yeah, if you're grinding, you got to get it in and get that two at least.
Rebounded. Kaufman rebounding in. 5-0. There's that full court press. Rebounded by Smith. Good ball handling there from the Wolverines so far.
And the Wolverines doing a good job at usually keeping at least someone open. That's going to turn into more threes. I can feel it.
Erin Kaufman's going to be a force down low. She's got 4. And it's 7-0. Dipple for 3. And that ends up in Kaufman's arms. Wolverines get past that full court press, stolen by Hirsch. Stidham's got to be careful. Hirsch driving all the way in and through.
There we go. First points for the Comets.
For Wagner off the side of the backboard. And another foul. is on Dipple.
Foul number 14,
Smith will go to the line.
Brent Smith with the line shooting 2.
Got some student section there. Trying to throw off the shot.
First one's good.
From Bryn Smith. Yeah, it's good.
Ireland and number 4, Maddie Warburg. And for Crater, number 41, Lydia Ferrari. And number 31, Abigail Winslow.
Both are good.
There you go. Good job, Wolverines, taking advantage of what Comets give you. If you're at the line, you can have a chance for 2. You got to take it. That was an interesting shot there. Just kind of floated for a second.
9-4, student section trying to heat up. But Hirsch is someone that we talk about almost every game. Really to stand out, one of the 2 seniors. But missed enough to Stidham. But she's carrying the team so far with the first 4 points. Looking for 6, that's short. But she gets it back, puts it in. It's only a 3-point game. For a timeout, but 32nd from Crater. What, we could get in one word from our sponsors, or how about a few words? We'll be right back.
Always be there.
And perfectly 30 seconds. Kaufman wide open. A little too hard on that layup. It's really the advantage you have with high school. That one got a touch on. That was threw that shot off a little bit. Warburg stops, brings it back out. Kaufman. That's good for Victoria Wynn.
Victoria Wynn.
Yeah, and leaving her alone to shoot threes like that, that is how you win.
Hirsch going for 8. She does off the glass. She's got all 8 for Crater this first quarter. Got 30 seconds left. That's over. Hey, almost a nice little Globetrotter shot. Had that come back in.
Re-entering the game for Willamette, number 1, Kayla Morris. And for Crater, number 14, Addison Dipple. And number...
But really, as I was kind of saying last Crater possession, is the advantage in high school. Yeah, you don't have, I'm not going to call a foul. This one on Jaden Ireland. You have the advantage where you can really take your time, especially against a team that's pressing so much. You don't have to force up any shots. There's no shot clock. So take your time. I don't know if that's something that Coach Dipple or both of these coaches, I'm sure, work on. It's just get the best possible possession every time down, best possible shot. Don't force anything, because both of these teams are pressing full court. They're both in your face, which is one reason. Hirsch. Oh. Almost there, but 12-8. As we promised, it's a tight one. We'll have the second quarter coming up here. Be right back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Here we are back. It's Crater starting with the ball. Switch that possession arrow to the Wolverines. That's going to be an over and back on Crater.
Back in the game for Crater, number 14, Addison Dipple.
And Willamette's got some good size. They have 5'11" players and 3 6-footers.
Woo!
Bryn Smith.
What are they eating up there in Willamette? Well, they're Wolverines, so they're probably eating like
Everything.
everything.
Nothing you can sink their teeth into. Good food up there in Eugene. They got a lot of patisseries. It's probably what they're eating. That's stolen away by Wagner. Sizemore got hands and everything. Wagner will go to the line. A little rough on that foul.
Yeah, a little bit.
With the foul, the fall really is what made it look pretty dramatic, and then she came back. But the good thing defensively is you don't want the and one. She was able to get the hands and the ball, so it did not have a chance. She did not have a chance really to score that one. Thankfully, Wagner's all right.
Back in the game for Crater, number 23, Sage Winslow.
This is both. That is not off Crater.
Smart move by Mackenzie Hurst there, stepping back and not trying to save it, just let it roll out. Didn't go out on you, so now Crater ball.
Well, that was right into Warburg's face. Call a foul on Morris.
Foul's on number 1, Kayla Morris.
It misses everything, and it's for Wynn. Almost taken away. This is what a crazy sequence there. No fouls called. I was expecting some whistle.
Right.
Foul on number 4, Maddie Warburg.
Sage Winslow goes to the line for 2.
for Crater, number 10, Kaylee Gugliotta.
Someone other than Mackenzie Hirsch just scored for Crater in this game.
And they're keeping it close so far.
As Hirsch poked that away for offensive rebound. And that one thrown away by Gugliotta, who just stepped into the game.
That's something that I'm sure Dipple's going to have to address during halftime here. Crater seems to be tossing a lot of balls away. They're not connecting on their passes, so they're giving the Wolverines a lot of opportunities.
And what does that? What is it? I mean, I have a pretty good idea of what it is, but what is it that would be making them do that? As Warburg hits from the corner.
I don't know. What is your hypothesis?
Well, that's pressure. That's the pressure that they're feeling, the pressure that Willamette is putting on them, but also it's a pressure of the game, and they're just forcing things. You're just forcing it at that point. You take that second, and yeah, they're up in you, but you got to be able to breathe and be calm as much as you can. But that's what pressure and fear will do to you. That one goes in, drops in. Smith, another three. They open up an 11-point lead. 5-0 run from Willamette. Full timeout. And we'll step away for 60 seconds as well. Be right back.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Willamette on a 5-0 run. They open up an 11-point lead here in the second quarter. Really just that sequence of events of pressure, throwing the ball away. Gish keeping, and that's a tie-up. And did an amazing job just to hold on to it.
Foul number 1, Kayla Morris.
And they must have had another possession switch because Crater started with the ball out in the second quarter, which means that it would have gone the arrow in favor of Willamette, but it has it in favor of, which I see right now, it has guests. I'm not sure. Unless they called it, did they call a foul?
Yeah, they did. They called a foul on number 1.
Okay. I was like, wait a second.
Was that Kayla Morris?
And another turnover.
Back in the game for Crater, number 41, Lydia Traore. And number 20, Chase Weaver.
So initially it looked like they'd called a jump, but I guess with them pointing down and I guess not staying here, I mean, it was a foul. 5 fouls on Willamette now. I'm going to call that's a little ticky-tack foul. That you can't be doing that, especially against this team. Smith goes to the line. Smith already has 10.
Line shooting 2.
And there you go. They're good shooting on display.
Back in the game for Crater, number 11, Jocelyn Sizemore.
Both are good. Now 22-9, 13 points. This is pretty crucial quarter. Wagner sails in.
Yeah, you're right. This is a crucial one. Comets do not want to be going into halftime halfway to the score of their opponent because they are a strong team. And that's going to be a very difficult second half if they don't close this window before they get there in the next 5 minutes.
Chare with the and one opportunity here.
Traore, she'll shoot 1. Foul number 13.
Yeah, it's one thing to go in under and without the lead and losing, but at the same time, you know, that deficit could really change things. Crater gets it back. Smith saved that, looked like. Great way to just sniff that out.
Back in the game for Willamette, number 6.
So you could clear out, get it out of your area.
Honestly, I think the benches are just a little close. Just looking at it now with just that play, I'm thinking they're probably 2 feet too close. They need to back off a little bit. As a player, you'd be just diving into your own team or the other team or the seats. Could be dangerous.
Could be.
But a great play by Smith to avoid everything and everyone and save it. Gugliotta puts it in.
Great shot there.
Three. Warburg, her second three. When you think Crater's clawing back, and then, Willamette hits a big shot. Weaver with the rebound. Finally, Willamette recovers that rebound. This Willamette team, with their height and their shooting, they can hurt you from anywhere. Nice pass down low. Kaufman ends up with it. Puts it in. Kaufman's got 6, and the lead is 14. It was 11, then it was 13, then it was 9, and now it's 14 again. Off the bank. Gugliotta with quick 5. Winslow tried to thread that needle to Weaver. Gugliotta drives and has that blocked by Kaufman. Good block from behind. Full timeout for the Wolverines. We'll be right back ourselves.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3-Peat Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
And we are back. Just got that one in.
You just hear Scott Dipple yelling patience, probably telling them the same thing you were saying earlier, Aaron. Take your time. Make sure you've got the pass. Make sure you've got the shot. Don't let their press intimidate you, but take that time. No shot clock. You're able to do it. Be smart with the ball. You can hear him yelling, patience, patience.
There's a little hand check by Wynn. Gugliotta goes to the line. That's it, exactly, with no shot clock. The only thing you have to worry about is 3 seconds in the paint.
Great shot there from Googs.
So if you can keep moving and avoid the area for too long, just make sure, keep passing, be patient. Try not to pick up your dribble, because as soon as you do, then you're in no man's land. Limit your options. A minute 50 left. Dangerous pass by Traore. Stidham was yelling for that one. Right to Traore.
Wide open.
The Kaufman blocked it, and then stolen by Wynn. Taken by Smith now.
That's a bummer. Just couldn't capitalize on that. Stidham was wide open on the other side of the court there. Missed it.
Anytime you have your opponent miss on one end, you want to, like you said, take advantage of it. Winslow puts it in.
Winslow.
An 8-point game. You want to capitalize on the other end.
Especially under a minute to go. This is a good deal. Narrowing that little deficit that the Comets have found themselves in. But it can go the other way here, too. Willamette can hang on the ball if they want.
In and out there. Kaufman with the rebound, but a little far on that one. On the ground, that might be a tie-up. It is a jump ball. That's going to go to Willamette. Stay with Willamette. Hand check there. Winslow.
Fouls on number 23, Sage Winslow.
5 fouls on the Comets.
I was going to say that's several fouls on Winslow. I thought she's had about 3 maybe.
She might have 5 as a team.
35, Alexa Gugliotta.
She's got 20 seconds.
Student section trying to get them to think it's time to shoot now, counting down 5, 4.
Stidham got her hand on it, then another hand. Then she ends up getting it. Winslow with 1 second. And can't do it. She didn't have time. Valiant effort. 27-19 is your halftime score here at Crater High School. We'll be right back.
Hello everyone, it's time for another episode of Traffic Safety First. Today we are going to be discussing some tips to help maintain a safe environment when operating your motor vehicle in a parking lot. Let's get to it. The information in today's video will include some ways to be extra cautious while in parking lots, specifically as they are heavily trafficked by vehicles and pedestrians. Here are some quick tips to keep yourself and pedestrians safe. Drive slowly in parking lots to be able to react as quickly as possible if a vehicle or pedestrian starts to enter your line of traffic. Make sure you have no distractions keeping you from paying attention to your surroundings. These can include radios being on, food or drinks nearby, or other passengers wanting your attention. If you see a vehicle attempting to leave a parking spot, stop with enough room to let the vehicle fully back out of their spot. Consider 2 car lengths of space as a guide for the minimum distance to give a reversing vehicle. Make sure to look behind you on all sides before attempting to back out of a parking space. Look into blind spots before turning into another flow of traffic or in and out of parking spaces. If you see a pedestrian trying to cross a line of traffic, stop your vehicle and let them cross. We hope you are able to take these tips with you when driving in parking lots to help keep yourself and those around you safe. Until next time, stay healthy, be safe, and thanks for watching. Hello again, I'm Officer Ashwell with the Central Point Police Department, and you're watching Traffic Safety First. Today we will be going over how to navigate four-way stops as a driver. Let's go. You've likely heard the term right-of-way before, but do you know what the actual definition is? According to ORS 801.440, the full definition of right-of-way is the right of one vehicle or pedestrian to proceed in a lawful manner in preference to another vehicle or pedestrian approaching under such circumstances of direction, speed, and proximity as to give rise to danger of collision unless one grants precedence to the other. That's obviously a fairly complicated definition, so in simpler terms, as it applies to driving, right-of-way extends to a driver deemed as having the right to continue driving before another driver. This applies unless the driver with the right-of-way communicates with another driver that they may go first. So the intersection behind me is actually a two-way stop, but today we're going to be talking about four-way stops. So when we talk about four-way stops, we are talking about intersections where four flows of traffic converge at one intersection and all vehicles must stop and yield the right-of-way before going through to the other side. To make this easier to understand for the visual learners, we're deploying our handy tabletop map and these awesome cars, and we're going to use those to illustrate four scenarios on how to yield at four-way stops.
Here's a common scenario that happens. You're driving along and get to a four-way stop slightly before someone else. This is providing you with the right-of-way, and you may enter the intersection before the other driver. A second scenario may be that you come to the stop at the exact time as another driver. In this case, the law states the right-of-way is for whoever is the most to the right in a configuration. Here, that would be the purple-colored car. So that vehicle would have the right-of-way to go through the intersection first. For our third scenario, you may come to an intersection with the intention of turning at the same time as someone else who also has their blinker on, indicating they plan to turn. If neither vehicle would be traveling through the lane of travel as the other, both vehicles can proceed at the same time. And our fourth scenario, you come to an intersection at the same time as three other vehicles and everyone stops at the same time. This is pretty rare, but in this scenario, who would have the right-of-way? It's not possible to figure out who is the most to the right in this situation, so the way to handle this would be to use hand signals to grant precedence to other drivers. This happens usually by waving another vehicle to proceed first. Other drivers may take these steps before you do, so be sure all four drivers understand who is to go first before anyone proceeds to enter the intersection.
And that will be a wrap for our 23rd episode. I want to say thank you to PSS Duran for helping us make our video.
Thank you for having me.
We hope this takes some of the confusion out of yielding the right-of-way at four-way stops. We'll see you next month with another episode.
Eluding, he's northbound on 99. I need another unit to come in. Felony stop. Officer Ashford, you did any great. Can you knock next time? Sorry. Did you see anything? No, I didn't see you playing with your toy cars again.
Good. All right, how about you be the bad guy this time?
All right, but I'm warning you, I'm about to go 5 over the speed limit.
It's from the moment you enter the court. We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official when I was a senior in high school, 17 years old. I think it's the best decision I've made. You could play, and you could make extra money on the weekends on the side, and why not?
In life, Things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to like experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and young athletes who can translate those skills to officiating.
So much of officiating is not necessarily what you do on the court. It's how you conduct business off the court as well. Being an official, sure, it's not easy.
And if it wasn't for those difficulties, I don't think I would be where I'm at, because it helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3-peat Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Right there.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass.
Welcome back here. Second half already underway. Several offensive rebounds already for the Comets. Comets down by 8. Just that one, win with the rebound.
Nice try by Dippa there with the steal, but rolls out of bounds. Going to stick with the Wolverines.
They pull off their full court press, which would have been more of a half court at this point. Morris with a good drive into the paint.
Nice easy layup for two and almost a steal there.
That one too hot to handle, high for Weaver. The Crater would definitely have to limit turnovers in this second half if they want to really get back into this. As we say that, a turnover by Smith thrown away. Look at the bench, too. Wolverines have only got 3 on their bench. 8
total
subs.
players. Yeah.
Crater.
I was noticing that, actually, when they were sitting around here right before we started the second half. They're all standing up in a group, just talking to coach, getting ready, each on their own sides. And that's the one thing that I totally noticed. The Wolverines only have 8 players with them here down in Southern Oregon. So, yeah, they got a lot of fresh legs over there. Several freshmen, though, but JV players, if they need them out there. I know a couple of them. They can play pretty good. Addie Vrain, she's got some speed.
That first one's good from Weaver. Stidham. They're going to call it jump ball.
Jump ball belongs to Willamette.
Little Van Halen jump when they have the jump ball. Nice move by the sound engineer here. Had some Rick Astley playing during halftime.
Good tunes around.
Love it. You can hear those tunes every morning on my morning show.
Just need to get more rock.
Rock!
Good passing there. Smith putting it away.
Bryn Smith.
Hirsch with the long 2. In and out. Going to be off Weaver's leg. And that's where Wynn picked up her dribble, and that's dangerous. Hirsch then to Morris. That's going to be a jump. It's going to go to Crater.
Ball back to Crater.
The steal in the end was successful.
Back in for Willamette, number 4, Maddie Warburg.
A reach in there on Morris.
Foul number 1, Kayla Morris. Her 3rd foul.
That one thrown up. Weaver able to hang on to it. Weaver have another foul on Morris.
Foul, will shoot 2. That's the 4th foul on number 1, Kayla Morris.
4th on Morris. I thought that was only the 3rd. Wow. She'll be coming out. Her 3rd quarter is done.
Yeah, she's coming out right now.
Ireland.
Both of those are good from Weaver.
Back in the game for Crater, number 35, Alexia Gugliata, and number 23, Sage Winslow.
Wolverines are doing a good job keeping a little cushion.
Oh, and that was dangerous there as well. And the full court pass for a win. Little Euro step in the lane.
Victoria Wynn.
Wynn's got 5. Have to get across. That was 10 seconds.
Coach Dipple not happy with that call.
Saying that it was 23 seconds when she started, and it would only been 4:15 up here, so 8 seconds. It was close. But it is things like that really could make the difference. Possession here and there. They could determine the outcome with this, at least with momentum that Crater would desperately want. Little spin move on the bank by Stidham.
Student section like that, they all jumped up, roared across the court there.
That's Stidham's first points of the night. She steals it away. And thrown behind and throwing it right back. Those are the mistakes that Crater's been allowed to have and survive with most of their games. But against the Willamette Wolverines, they're not going to be able to afford that. They're going to have an and 1. Ireland will head to the line. They're just not going to be able to get back into the game if they continue turnovers like that.
Yeah, for real. You got to have the ball to be able to score. So if you're giving it away to your opponent, not good.
And 1 is complete. It's a 12-point lead now. Gugliata in and out.
That was a great choice, too, to just get it and throw it, and it was a great shot by Gugliata, like I said, just in and out.
Stolen by Wagner. 3 from Smith.
Too easy.
That's a dagger. Opens up a 15-point lead for Willamette.
Bryn Smith, she is a freshman, too. What a great game she's having tonight.
Oh, boy. Whew. We'll be right back at TableRockSports.net.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can keep your family's vision clearly focused.
Basketball.
Oh, and Stidham able to keep that. Fights through the defense from Wagner. Ireland, 2 more for her.
Bryn Smith with the steal. You see that? Just runs right in and grabs it.
And Winslow looks like she got a piece of that actually shot from Smith.
Back in the game for Crater, number 31, Abigail Winslow.
Yeah, Bryn Smith, she is
Alexa Gugliano.
coming in at 5'11" according to our height sheet here. She looks a lot bigger than that down there on the court, though, eh?
That's her presence. I mean,
Something
she's
said for
got
that.
3, 6, 9. So 3 3-pointers, 4 free throws, and 2 twos. I said 2-2. She's got 17. Taken away from behind Smith. Winslow traveling. I mean, that was knocked away by Wynn.
Coach Dipple asking where's the foul.
Not sure how that was a traveling when she did knock it away a little bit, but
you can't believe it.
It was a suspect call, I'd have to say. But that's the thing, is the refs aren't going to change their mind.
Not likely. Not after they've blown it dead and already given the ball to the other team.
Kaufman for 2. It's now a 17-point lead. And stolen away. It's really unraveling here. And that's going to be an and 1. Gugliotta just barely touched Warburg as she was going up. 19 points to make it a 20-point lead for Willamette.
Fouls on number 10, Kaylee Gugliotta. One more stop.
It's good.
Too good.
Warburg has 9. The lead is 20. That was a great shot by Wynn. The lead is 22 as we head into the fourth. Be right back here on TibRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor-Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3-peat Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to the fourth and final quarter. And that pressure on Wynn forces the throwaway. And what is that going to be? Is that going to be a foul or a tie-up? There's a jump ball. Staying with Crater.
Again, Dipple not happy that it's just a jump ball, even though, yeah, the Comets keep the ball. Sure, he's hoping to get a foul there, get a shot, get to the net.
Dipple had that one blocked. We've got a foul on the arm, so he's going to head to the line for 3 as Smith is called on the foul. 21-7 in favor of Willamette in that third quarter.
And that is a great quarter for Willamette. They tripled the Comets' score in that, right? 21-7. That's how you win games. Output. Great job.
Extended their lead from 8 to 22. Another one missed by Dipple.
Yeah, she's feeling the pressure. You can see it. She's probably gassed too. Seen a couple of girls standing with their hands on their hips.
She missed all 3.
Yeah.
Unusual.
Very unusual. Dipple, earlier this year, she had a great 3 game where she was just dropping all kinds of threes.
Weaver, offensive rebound, but that's too far, and it's for Willamette.
And, I mean, the Comets, they have had many chances tonight. They've missed a lot of shots.
Yes, they have.
Things are just not going their way today.
So play the #1 team in the state, you're going to probably have a different kind of game, and certainly worked out for Crater. This is not the last time these teams play each other.
Nice beauty 3 right there.
Crater will be at Willamette on the 22nd of February. A lot of games between now and then. See what happens that time around. That one, oh, just over the head. Hit him with the floater. To the ground, that's going to be a foul. Stidham just a little clap and saying to her teammates, we got to play with energy. I mean, she's a little buzzing bee around Willamette players. And the fact that Willamette has essentially doubled up Crater in this game, got to be a lot of energy here in the final 6 minutes. Sit it for 3, doing what she can.
Timeout, Crater.
32nd from Crater. Just want to say it's great local businesses that keep the games coming for you, like Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, Avista Utilities, and Travel Medford, along with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without our sponsor partners. Today's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at our many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. Danny, this game, 6 minutes left. The way it's been going, Crater probably not coming back from this. However, you're Coach Dipple. What do you say to them? What are kind of your goals for the remainder of the game?
Right now, your goal the remainder of the game is don't get the ball away. I mean, they've been doing that a lot today. And I think that's the #1 goal, because you need all 6 minutes to try and get back in this one. Down by 22.
Every possession.
That's the 5th foul on #1, Kayla Morris.
Has a 5th foul now for Kayla Morris. So she takes a seat.
Fouled out, 2 points. She sat out most of the third quarter. Abigail Winslow, both of them.
And entering number 33, Addie Brain.
Well, thrown away, but Smith there to clean it up. Kaufman puts it away. Steady presence. She's got 10 now.
Back in the game, number 31, Abby Winslow.
Passing it over in the back there on Smith.
Fouls on number 12, Brent Smith.
6 fouls, 16 fouls on Willamette here in the second half. Hurst for 3. Perfect.
Mackenzie Hurst.
She's got 11. Stidham can't keep it in. Took a weird bounce off of her shin.
Back in the game for Crater, Addie Brain.
Gugliotta almost losing that. Oh, right back to her fortuitously. And we get a foul.
Kaylee Gugliotta goes to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on number 4.
Have your coach Dipple. This is the energy, and they're making some shots. This is what you want to see here in the last half of the fourth quarter. Crater's now in the bonus. Both of those are good. Another 30-second timeout by Willamette. Kayla Gugliotta's got 8 after those 2 free throws made. The Southern Oregon Sports Commission is joining the OSAA and putting out the call for officials for all high school sports. A great way to stay in the game and earn some extra money and ensure our student athletes get the chance to compete. Please contact your local officials association to learn how to get the stripes on and get in the game. Foul on Dipple.
Fouls on number 14, Addie Dipple.
Kaufman misses that, but cleans it up.
Nancy Kaufman.
See that hard foul, but Kaufman and Wynn help Winslow back up off the court.
Foul on number 11, Victoria Wynn.
Second one made. A little pressure there felt by the Wolverines, throwing it away.
Back in the game for Crater, number 31, Abby Winslow, and number 10, Haley Gugliotta.
I also wonder if part of it, too, is just kind of they're up by 18, there's 4 minutes left. Maybe they get a little lax, too, a little sloppy, a little careless. And then right back to Willamette. Tipple coming from around the backside. The foul's on Stidham.
Foul's on number 22, Kate Stidham.
And Stidham. Looks like she got it off of Kaufman's legs, but they call it in favor of Willamette.
Just look at Coach Dibble. He just puts his hands up and lets him drop like, that's it, I give up.
Things definitely aren't going the Comets' way as far as officials and those calls. Kaufman puts that away, another layup. Back up to 20. Kaufman with 14.
That's a great game, too.
They've all been down in the paint at the board. When she dives, saving it. There are 3 minutes left. Stolen away by Winslow. Can't get the and one, but Wynn fouls her.
Winslow draws the foul and shoot two. Foul's on number 11, Victoria Wynn, third.
This is 2 points away from being the 18-point win Willamette had the first time out last month. I don't know how that game went. We don't know. We haven't seen it.
Yeah, they're up north at Willamette. They didn't get to watch that one. They're fighting hard here. Not ready to give up yet.
Not much has changed. 2-on-2. Winslow blocked by Smith, but had enough to get it in. Dipple gets a hand on it. And that'll be off Kaufman eventually. Gugliotta for three.
Timeout from Crater here, full timeout.
Oh, we'll step away as well. We'll be right back after this.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
I'm back, guy.
Talking Sega Genesis video games. Anyone out there know Sega Genesis? I don't know. But yeah, I got Mortal Kombat 2, Street Fighter.
Very cool. Aaron and I are talking about playing some games next week, some old school consoles. Well, you got Nintendo 64 too, eh?
Nintendo,
or just the regular Nintendo?
Just regular Nintendo.
That's what it was.
With whatever games still work on it. Smith just, wow. Gang busted. 30-second timeout.
Yeah, Danielle Bellinato calling that one.
All right. Regular Nintendo, then Sega Genesis. So they got the 8/16 covered. Don't have a 32, just kind of jumped straight up. Then it's just the Wii and PlayStation 3.
We can have some fun over there.
Oh, yeah. Just sucks the Duck Hunt doesn't work anymore because it only works for tube TVs. Just something with the sensors or what worked. It was built
plasma.
to work with the tube TV.
Sure, well, yeah. LEDs and plasma TVs were
Yeah.
kicking around in the 80s.
Just all the flat screens, it doesn't work with it. The gun worked because it's shooting, pew, pew, but there's no direction to it. Doesn't know. Winslow, a little stop. And everybody came back in time. When Willamette hustling back. First trying to get that up. Send him with another nice spin. And a bank. She hit the ground hard.
Yeah, Stidham did running back. She tripped over her own feet.
Foul on Winslow.
Foul on number 23, Sage Winslow.
Ireland couldn't hang on to that hot pass from Smith.
I think we were paused for a minute there. Coach Dipple asked if she's got any timeouts left. He's got no timeouts left for the Comets. 2 remaining for the Wolverines. So many different ways you can stop the clock, though, in basketball.
Weaver really too hard on that layup. With no shot clock, it'd foul or turnover. That's good from a Warburg.
And Stidham slow to get up. She's limping off. That's what the whistle was for.
When she is in tears, that's got to be hurting.
Hurting bad. It's her right leg. Don't know if it's a knee, an ankle. She hobbled off, though, under her own power. But like you say, Aaron, in tears. So hopefully nothing major. Just an acute injury, and hopefully she can heal up.
Twist.
Like you say, a lot of games still to go, eh?
And they're still on the slate for Crater between now and March 1st. 10 more.
I'm sorry I counted.
And then playoffs.
Foul number 13, Harper Wagner. Abby Winslow.
Pretty exciting that these teams maybe get to meet like in the semifinals of the state championships or something.
That would be fun. They play each other again, like you say, in February.
Winslow's 3 points have all been from the charity stripe. And 4 now. Matt Vrains, the father of Addie Vrains, who just called the foul on Smith there, guarding her, trying to get everyone up and yelling defense. You got some people going with them.
Yeah, trying to get the crowd rolling here. Yeah, they stop it so much, though, it's hard to really get something going because before you know it, it's another trip to a line, a foul.
Defense, whistle, whoop. Oh, okay. Been a long time between points for Smith. Both are good. Dipple long on that. Hirsch with the rebound. Weaver right there to clean it up. I'm sure Willamette will just want to close this one out here. Hold on to it, 20 seconds left.
Right, just pass it around a bit.
As of right now, if it ends right now, losing by 18 the first time around last month. It's only 14 right now. Closer. It's an improvement.
Entering the game for Willamette.
And you'd hope at the very least the next time out a month from now, if you're Coach Dipple, maybe let's see if we can close that to single digits if we lose. I mean, try to win, obviously. You're trying to win.
Sure.
But if you can close that to where it's only able to single digits at Willamette, you beat in the playoffs, you never know what could happen.
Yeah, once you get down to playoffs, it's playoffs. It's just a different vibe. It's a different feel, a different play. It's a different game.
Both are good. They're not letting them even get a shot. Almost. That would have been a nice way to end that one with a three.
Sure would have.
But that is your final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. 64-48. We will do some math, and we will come back. It'll be the My Circle K GP Energy post-game show coming your way next. Download the Peak Rewards app today and start saving. Be right back.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Welcome to the My Circle K, powered by GP Energy post-game show. Aaron Nilsson, Danny Canada. You see on the John Scott scoreboard, 64-48. 16 points was the loss for Crater. 18 points, only 2 points difference. That 3 in the end could have been only 13 points the deficit if Winslow would have made that 3. However, the final score, 64-48. Second meetup of these teams this season, with one more at Willamette in Eugene coming up on February 22nd, just a little over 1 month from now. Leading scorers, the top 3, were all from Willamette. Bryn Smith leading all scorers, the 5'11 freshman with 19. Maddie Warburg, the 5'10 freshman with 15. And Nancy Kaufman, the 6-foot junior, coming through with 14. Rounding out the Wolverines, Kayla Morris with 2. She ended up fouling out. Victoria Wynn put in 7. And then Jaden Ireland with 5. Crater Comets, 11 points, both from Mackenzie Hirsch and Kaylee Gugliotta. 5 from Chase Weaver, 4 from Abigail Winslow, 6 from Kate Stidham, 5 from Sage Winslow, and 2 from Lydia Traore. The fourth quarter was good. First quarter, it was close. Crater only down 12-8. Then the second quarter, 15-11. Both teams scoring 3 more points than they did in that first quarter. Halftime deficit, 27-19 for Crater. That's manageable. But that third quarter really got away from Crater. Willamette pouring in 21 points to Crater's 7. But that fourth quarter, 22 in favor of the Crater, 22-16. Closing that gap, improving, getting better. The way you want to finish a game, especially against this number 1 ranked team, Willamette Wolverines. But something's got to happen. That's Dipple can work on by the time they have that meeting up in Eugene on February 22nd. And the playoffs, we will see. I have a feeling these teams might meet for a 4th time this season.
Sure. It's a great rivalry right there.
Oh, what are your final thoughts?
My final thoughts, Aaron, they both hustled really hard. That was a great game. Really excited to see it here Tuesday night. Willamette's got a great team, right? They've got some strong, young freshmen that are great shooters, and they're going to be, hopefully, for Willamette's sake, in that Wolverine program for quite a while. Same thing over on the Comet side, too. They've got some good freshmen, but definitely they weren't matching up quite as well with the Wolverines today, but great job, both teams. I love the fact that they narrowed that gap from their last meeting, and like you say, just work on it for the next time that they meet. And hopefully Kate Stidham is okay. Hopefully that's just a quick, acute little injury, that nothing too major, and she can be back on the court for the girls' next game. Crater Comets are going to be playing at Churchill on the 21st. That's the next one scheduled. What do you got for Wolverine?
Wolverines are going to be at Roseburg. A little shorter trip for them, about 45 minutes, maybe 45 minutes for an hour or so on the 20th. And then they'll have 3 home games. They'll be back down here for Ashland. Good thing for us, too, is we on Table Rock Sports, we will have wrestling on Thursday here at Crater, 7 p.m. But for the girls' basketball team, they're at Churchill on the 21st, which is Friday. But the following Tuesday at Eagle Point. As of right now, we're going to be broadcasting that game.
Yeah.
And we will see if anything changes, but that would be the next Crater girls broadcast for you. Not sure if they're covering that. We have some crews in Eugene and Portland. Not sure if they're covering the Crater up there, but we will at least have wrestling on Thursday and the girls basketball on Tuesday, with boys basketball rescheduled for Saturday.
Right, it's supposed to be tonight, was postponed to Saturday, but not this Saturday, the 29th. So it's a week away Saturday. And Jeff and Damien will probably have that for you. So tune in.
We do thank you for watching tonight's broadcast, and anyone who is still watching, and all of you in Eugene and Willamette supporters also for tuning in. We want to thank Crater High School Athletic Director David Hurd for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net and for the broadcast. Also for Scott Dipple for Crater and Danielle Belando for Willamette, and safe travels for them back up to Eugene. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. Final score on the John Scott scoreboard, 64-48. Number 1 team in the state taking down number 3. With Danny Canada, I'm Aaron Olson saying thanks for watching and good night from Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon.